Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. The goal with the position, especially on these longer meditation practices, is to find something both sturdy and comfortable. You want a sense of stability because we want to give ourselves a sense that we're not going to get up and do something else after this. Like, I'm doing this in order to get somewhere else. No, we're here to stay, right here and now. And so a stable position really helps with that attitude, at least. We also want to be comfortable because then if we're not comfortable, we'll be distracted by our body during the practice, which can be a little frustrating. So, sitting in a chair works, lying down works, just don't fall asleep, just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you've learned to practice with your eyes closed, or you feel more comfortable practicing with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you. Maybe at the floor, maybe at the desk, maybe on the carpet. Whatever it is, just whatever is below you. We're not staring at a particular spot in the floor, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We just have a gentle gaze directed softly and clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy seated position. Your eyes are either closed or open, gaze gently directed downwards. Relax. Just relax. Let the body naturally calm down all by itself, allowing gravity to pull you down and the mind to naturally calm. This moment is your goal. And no seeking is required because it's already at hand. So just relax and rest and be here now. And chances are I'm probably catching you thinking right now. Maybe you were worried about something, wondering wandering off from this moment. So instead of just trying to pay attention to the moment, we can use a subtle anchor, a useful tool that helps the mind be here now. And that, of course, is just to notice the breath as it is already. Bring your attention to wherever you feel the breath the most. You can feel it in the tip of your nose, the lower belly, or anywhere in between. Just notice the breath as it is. And instead of paying attention to this next thought, just notice breathing. Rising and falling. And remember, thoughts don't have to be quiet for us to notice the breath. We notice breathing as thinking happens. Simply leave it alone and watch breathing. Come back when you notice you're thinking about something else. And when you recognize that the breath is lost to you, gently return. No strong effort needed. Just gently return to the breath, rising and falling. Breathing. Return to breathing. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to breathing, rising and falling. Are you waiting for me to say something? Or did you peek to see how much longer there is in the video? This is more thinking. And it's okay. Thoughts want you to listen to them in a way because they don't survive without your attention. So they will always seek a way to keep you grounded and confused and locked in to them. Yeah, what strange language that is. Here, the way I'm talking about this, it seems that there's two things. There's you, and then there's thoughts. As if you are something other that sits outside of experience looking in. As if you are an entity to which thoughts can confuse. What is that you, this me we call ourselves? Is that even there? The breath can be found with the attention very easily because it's there. Now, what happens when you look for I? You look for me. What happens when you look for the looker? What do you discover? We're not thinking about it. What notices thoughts? What is that? What is this so called center we feel ourselves to be? Is it actually there? Is there really something there? Or is it empty? And if you don't understand, wonderful. Stay there. Stay not knowing. Remain not knowing. And completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. I'm playing a role, and so are you. We all are. I'm playing the role as Nathan. I have a story, an idea about my personality, me, myself, and I. But is that really what I am? When we ask each other, "Who are you?" we'll say things like, "Well, I'm Nathan. I was born over here, and I've been here," and we kind of give this history lesson. But right now, is that what you are? Those are words and ideas and concepts. Not that they're not useful. I'm not saying they're not useful. They're good for communication, good for understanding a lot of things. But right here, the universe doesn't come at us in words. It's one way of saying it. Things don't show up as words. We say bell, but this isn't the word bell, it's this. And in the same way, we say Nathan, but Nathan isn't the word Nathan, it's this. And when you refer to yourself as the first person, you're not your name that was given to you. Your history and your story is just a repetition of thoughts that exist only there as words. But right here, what are you? Really? Is this role we believe we are, this character we play. We've all learned essentially to be actors. And that's why you see people who are kind of bad at acting their role or good at acting their role. You know, those people you're around, you just feel like they're just so fake. Like, oh gosh, like I can't even have a genuine conversation with this person. They're just so worried about their image. That's bad acting. And then there's people who don't act their role all the time. They open up. They give you real. They give you something real, something genuine. That's what we call genuine, because they're not acting so much. In terms of meditation, when we are looking for this one that is looking for the one thoughts are talking to, we can't find it. There's nothing there. The center we believe ourselves to be isn't there. There's just experience. There's no thing sitting outside of experience looking in and having an experience. That's an illusion. But my words won't convince you. You have to look. And when we see that there is no separate thing looking in, there is no haver of experience, there's no hearer of sound, there's just sound. There's just sight. When we see through this illusion, 99% of our suffering is dissipated. Because then we're no longer having an entity to which afflictions happen. We don't feel like this little me being pushed around in the world. As A.E. Housman put it, I, a stranger and afraid in a world I never made. We don't have to feel that way. So stop pretending to be your character. I mean, maybe I should say it this way. Pretend to be your character. It's useful. But at least once a day. At least at some time. Know that it's a big sham. Know that you're taking yourself seriously when there's nothing there to take seriously. Bring some joy back into your life, some sanity, and wake up from thinking. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.